welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys a car tour of my brand new 2018 Honda Civic EX. Well, brand new to me, it is a used car, but yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick tour of the inside. I already did the outside portion and I will put that in here right now. And please excuse the sound because we were at a parking garage and it was not working with me. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys a brand new car tour of my 2018 Honda Civic EX. So before I really get into the car tour portion of the inside, I just want to talk about some stuff that does on the outside. So it is keyless entry, so just like my Nissan Sentra I had. If you haven't seen that car tour, go check that out right now and look at that car because that was my old car. So again, this one is keyless entry. The difference between the keyless entry and this car and the other one is this one, all I have to have is my key. And like all I have to do is just like push the knob and my car door unlocks for me. And then it also has a portion that you have to adjust in the settings where if you just get out your car shut the door, it locks for you as soon as you're a certain distance away. So let's go check out the trunk. So another feature that this car has with the trunk is it has a safety feature. So you, no matter what, cannot come up to the car and open it by just pressing a button. You have to either open it from the key or from inside on the inside button. But you just hold it and it opens up. I'll put this in. So it's a pretty deep trunk, and because it's a safety feature, it's because you can actually not put down my seats from the trunk. So just to give a demonstration of how deep the trunk is. Are you okay, bro? But yeah, so you can't get in it without pressing the key or the button because it's a safety feature. If you unlock it, someone can just get in your trunk and let down your seats in. Kidnap you. So I'm not even like I'm not even kidding. And on the outside, there's also this little camera that I'll talk about more on the inside because it is the lane camera. So whenever you're getting over to your right, it shows your blind spot for you. But as a safety precaution, they still say to look. I always look because it's a habit, and I didn't have it before this car. So now we're gonna get into the inside of the car tour. But I'm gonna do that myself. Now that you're back from watching the outside tour, basic information, like I said before, this car is keyless, so it is remote entry. And key things to note, just because I don't know if you guys can really hear me on that portion because it was so loud, is that as long as I have my key, I can enter my car without like unlocking it and everything like that from like the actual button. I can just walk up and I just put my palm on the handle and it unlocks for me. And then it also has a walk away lock button that you have to actually set up in the settings. And I'll go over that whenever I get to the central music, what is it called, center station that handles all that stuff. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started on the inside. So I'm just gonna work my way across from this way to over here. So starting over here, you have your standard window buttons. The front two are automatic, so if you press them down, they continue going down, or if you pull them up, they go up. Then we have the window lock button, the lock button, and then these are the buttons that can adjust side view mirrors. Then I keep my hand sanitizer down here by the trunk button. Continuing on from that, up here I have this button that I have no idea what it does. It's just there for me, and I have this little bejeweled hook that I keep my used mask hanging on. And coming over here to the wheel, I have this bedazzle Honda on here that I absolutely love. You're gonna see a lot of bedazzling in here. I don't have my steering wheel cover on, but it's the same one I had in my Sentra. So if you're just dying to see what that wheel cover looks like, you can go ahead and check out my car tour from last year with my Sentra, because I do want to incorporate purple because that's my favorite color. So just a quick overview of the buttons because I really don't know too much about them. This is the volume button, and these are the buttons that control skipping and going through your settings. So I press this to skip music. I use this like go up and down on the settings, you know, answer the call, hang up the call, you know, speak. And then this is the menu button to press to adjust with the menus and stuff. I'll press that in a second to go over that. And then over here is the cruise control. And then over here we have the blinkers, of course, and it has a little button right here because it shows your blind spot right there. So that's pretty cool. And then it also pops up when you just turn the blinker on in general, which is very handy. Over here we have the windshield wipers. Not much to talk about over here. And then in here is the speedometer. I love the way it looks. The fuel, everything is amazing. The light at the top changes when I'm driving. So typically, because I have my car in Eco right now, typically it's green, but it normally is white when I first turn the car on. And then if you press this menu button right here, you can go in here and just go left to right and just kind of choose the settings you want. I have mine on the music so I can just see the music and I can skip through and do all that stuff. Coming over here, I just have my smell good tree hanging off my windshield wipers, and then my push start that is surrounded by my bejewelings. So this is the media console right here in the center. It is completely touchscreen. I don't mind that it's touchscreen, but the volume thing can get kind of annoying that I've learned so far, so I always adjust it on my wheel, which is a new habit for me because even in my Sentra, I'd always do it from over here because it's just so much easier to me. But if you go home, I'm going to show you guys some settings that it has with the Honda. Of course, we have audio and stuff. I'm still kind of getting to know the car, so I'm not going to mess with stuff that I really don't know about. But for the smartphone connection, that is if you want to do like Apple Play or CarPlay. And then the phone is where you'll have your phone book and stuff. I have numbers programmed, so I'm not going to press it, but it has a speed dial setting that you can program. And then if you press audio, it just shows what you're listening to, and that's what I'm listening to. But if you press source, you can choose where it's coming from, so you can pick the radio, phone connection, or Pandora, iPod, whichever you feel like pressing whenever you do it. This is also where the backup camera will pop up. Like I showed before, it does like the blind spot view, but it also does the backup camera, and it has different viewpoints. So we have the wide viewpoint, we have a more narrowed viewpoint, and then we have a straight down viewpoint for you to see. Over here is just my temperature stuff, but I'm still kind of getting the hang of. I have no idea what this means. Like, I genuinely don't know what that means. So there's that with the temperature control. I actually was thinking about getting bejewels right here, but then I thought that that would be the one thing that would truly annoy me because I mess with it so much. So I decided to skip off on the bejewels right there because they would come off anyway if they got to a point where they annoyed me. And if you go down, there's like this little storage thing. I don't put anything right there. The only reason this is here is because I needed to put it on. But there's this little storage thing, and I have my phone charger coming through because here at the bottom is like a little extra storage cubby, and it has a USB and like a charging port for you to put that stuff. And I normally just put my phone right here. And then coming down to the gear shift, I have it all bejeweled out right here and right here. It is so beautiful. I love it. And this is where you'll find your eco button and your parking brake. So if you want to put your parking brake on, you're gonna pull up, and if you want to release it, you push down. I'm still kind of getting the hang of that because I'm so used to the manual one that you just kind of pull up that's next to your seat. There's a brake hold button. I'm not completely sure what the purpose of this is, so I'm not even gonna really talk about it. Just know that the brake hold button is right there. And then of course, from my old car, I'm trying not to get my house in this shot, but I have my little crystal ball that hung on my rearview mirror just like in my other car, and I love it because it's like a perfect blend from the purple. Hi. But like I was saying before, I love this decoration in my car because it's a perfect blend of the purple and the bling. That way I can have my purple steering wheel, even though it's not the exact same color. But moving on, continuing down here, we have my little cup holders. I got some different coasters, mostly because I forgot to grab my custom ones I had in my old car, but it's okay because I was gonna get new ones anyway. So I have the bejeweled ones because it just goes with the theme down here, and my center console, so it pushes forward and back, and I can lift it up. And inside I'm keeping some tissue. I have my Smell Good trees, some Clorox wipes, a pen because you never know when you need a pen. And then one thing I absolutely love about this car that I feel like all cars should incorporate is having a bigger cup holder. So it slides back and you get a deeper cup holder. Who wouldn't want that in the car? And then you also have an additional USB down there if you need it. On my passenger side, I have another hook that I'm just noticing that I put upside down, and I know it's gonna bug me, so I'm gonna flip it. But what I'm scared about is the fact that it's not gonna stick once I lift it up, but we'll cross that bridge once we get there, and I'll probably do that after I'm done filming this video. On the top of my passenger side, on their little mirror, I have a little, what is it called, bejeweled tissue holder. It's really a tissue holder, but I'm using it for my mask. I've seen other people use it for a mask, so I'm also doing that. I just think it's very convenient, especially in this car, because I don't have a closed off center console where I can completely close it and no one can see it. If you really want to look at my center console, you can push my stuff back and see my center console, and I feel like having mask in there is really messy, so this is very helpful to have. It's kind of convenient for everyone to just grab and go. And then in my back seat, I have a little trash can that I had my mom bejewel for me. So it didn't actually come like this, it just came as a black trash can. And I'm keeping it back there just because I feel like it's the most convenient and it's not gonna be flying around everywhere. I was gonna put it originally in my front coasters, but then it just didn't make sense to do that. I was originally thinking about getting a bigger one, but then I was like, I really don't have trash in my car, and I don't allow people to eat in my car, so there's no reason to get a big trash can unless I'm allowing them to eat in the car. And then for this next part, because I don't wanna get my house in the shot, sorry if it's like really dark, it just brightened up a little bit. I'm gonna talk about my sunroof. I absolutely love having a sunroof. Now I still haven't like drove with it open or anything like that, but it's just nice to know that it's there just because it's there, you know. So it's a moonroof slash sunroof. So sunroof because it completely opens. I will show you guys. It completely opens. It wasn't working with me, and then it's just open for me. And then for the moonroof, if you don't know what a moonroof is, it's just when it tilts, so I can press the button to tilt it and it just tilts up for me. Has black cloth seats. Love the fact that it is black because the cream color would not work for me because I just feel like that would get dirty a lot faster. If there's any extra features on the Honda Civic that people know about, please let me know because I do not know. Oh, I almost forgot. I was going to show you guys how to do the setting stuff for the auto lock because you actually have to get in your car and like set that up for it to work. So I'm going to show you guys that really fast. Once you go to settings, all you have to do is go to vehicle and then go to door and window setup. But as soon as you get into the settings, you're going to see auto door lock, auto door unlock, and the walkaway auto lock is an absolute lifesaver. I love this feature. It's just whenever you walk away from your car and you get a certain amount of feet away, it locks for you. And I went over this in the parking garage and I kind of showed it, but I don't know if you guys heard it beep and lock because it was so loud over there. But I think that's it for this car tour. I'm gonna give you guys a quick view of my car really fast just to see like everything in whole. Here we go. The driver's side, the passenger side where I have my wallet and my tripod, and then the back seat. I will say my trunk, well, at least I personally feel like my trunk in the Honda Civic is a lot bigger than it was in the Sentra. And then I feel like the back seat is equivalent, but then again, I haven't really sat back there like I did in my Sentra. So that'll be kind of something I'll let you guys know like later on. But that is it for this car tour. I'm so sorry for the terrible lighting. It's really messing with me. The sun is going down and it's that way. So it's really messing up the groove and keeping it going. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this car tour of the 2018 Honda Civic EX. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have made it this far into the video, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and don't forget to like and comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Come on, let's go check out the car. Let me see my new car. They're gonna see that video next. You wanna be in it? Yeah. Okay. Why don't you have your Crocs on? Come put your Crocs on. Brent, do you see all my bedazzles and stuff I have? Yeah. Isn't it cool? Yeah. Do you like my new car? We're done filming? Hello. Okay, before we go, you gotta say bye to people. You can't just leave them hanging. We gotta close out the video. Bye. We gotta close out the video. You're filming me right now. Film the car.
Wait, I thought you said you about to whip this. I thought you was about to say this.
I'm gonna let the window down.
Oh.
I'm about to whip this hoe.
Bitch, you gotta put your mask on.
I realized that after I already turned the corner.
Get out the trunk, bro, for people look at us crazy. Get out.
I always do because I've been not from doing construction while I'm filming disrespectful.